Good evening to those who listen. It is December 6, 2018, 6:17 p.m., only 15 minutes behind schedule. I'm the last, few days to the week. I've had really a lot of problems with the internet. Well, I don't think it's the internet. I think it's YouTube. Everything is so slow and everything freezes all the time and I can never do nothing. It's terrible. All right, so this video is just really showing you to another video. I saw this video from recommendations, and it's just really scary. Oh, please don't start over again. All right, I left the description. This is stopthecrime.net. And he put out a video with a lot of graphic content. But I think we really need to see this. To know what's really going on. And there's some parts in here that just made me cry, and it's really sad. So I'm gonna try not to show that. You guys can, but people are just being burned alive. And this guy has some theories on what is causing these fires. We have lots of theories already. Direct energy weapons and that's probably what is going on. But how are they using it to create these fires and spread so quickly? And he goes to all the spraying of the chemtrails with all the aluminum and the barium and the strontium. All those are metals that can ignite and can be very explosive. Especially if like lasers or something, direct energy weapon is hitting them. So if there's all this metals in it, and then we're breathing it, and then they're using these weapons, wouldn't that also happen to humans? We're breathing those metals in. That's why I'm worried. Not just but for everybody. If we're breathing in these metals all the time and they're remaining in our system, and we're getting shots, we're getting vaccines, flu shots, all that stuff, and if it stays in our system, and then they crank up the 5G, it'll burn our organs up inside out. All right, so anyway, let's see if I can play. I had the hardest time just even getting this video to pause. But look at these images.
But now I'm concerned. So I want to talk to you guys about this and give you my opinion of what is happening, how this is actually happening. We have houses basically spontaneously combusting. If you've ever seen a human body that's spontaneously combusted, you will see that it is very similar to the structures, the houses that are in these burn areas. So poking around, I found this document.
See, now I can't pause it
by the Secretary of the Air Force.
Trying to pause it.
And it's based on the safety measures needed to be taken.
Okay, jeez. So, in this he says too, and I'm not going to go too much into this, but he's thinking that maybe all of the wiring that's in houses maybe being direct energy weaponized, and then the houses are literally burning from the inside out. And it looks like it makes sense, because how does houses burn down that much so fast and leaving nothing? Intense fires. We'll try to jump around. And then he has this guy that's actual footage showing all these cars on the side of the road that are totally incinerated down to nothing, skeletons inside, and the trees next to them, telephone poles. There's telephone poles that fell on top of the cars. Cars are completely incinerated, but the telephone pole is untouched. How is that possible? So there's something going on. It's not natural. There's no way this can be just something that naturally happened. And they were saying that 50,000 acres were burning in 6 minutes. That's insane. And if the experts are saying they've never seen anything like it, that's got to be telling us something. And then there's another guy that's in here. This is one. Was Tristan, and he couldn't. There's just so much amazing stuff in here, and I want you to see. I want you to see it for yourself. See, look at these buildings completely done, but green trees still, leaves untouched. It's just too weird. Here's the other guy, and be careful here, because there's some really sad images. There's one. And this is an actual person who was trying to help his neighbors. He was like the only one survived in his neighborhood. And everybody in his neighborhood, he said, was burned to death. So I'm not going to do any more. I'll let you guys check it out. But it's stopthecrime.net. I put the link in the description box so you can check it out. But it's just, it makes me really sad, but it also makes me really mad that this is happening to people, and it's done by, well, the powers to be. We'll just say the powers to be. I'm not sure if it's the actual government, or maybe it's another government doing it to us. I don't know. But whoever's doing it is deliberate. And these are not natural fires. They're literally just killing people off. And, their agenda, I'm not sure, I can't say. But, I've heard many people saying that they want to clear out these areas so they can bring in FEMA camps or whatever else the government wants to do. I'm not going to go into it. Watch this video, please. Let me know what you think. It's very sad, very scary, horrifying. I wouldn't suggest kids to watch this. It's very scary. So don't let kids watch this. But I think that's something that we need to know. There's another guy who thinks that there's 50,000 people that were killed in this event, and that there's a lot of people that were never accounted for. I don't know about that either. I think there probably were more people killed than what they were saying, 88. But 50,000 seems like a lot. And I would think that all those people's families would be trying to find out what happened, and then there would be a count. There'd be a lot of people saying, hey, this person's missing, and then everybody would add up. But in this, he's also saying that they're not even counting bodies anymore. So just pray for these people. And I would suggest, if you lived in California, to get out. I mean, you used to think, they had earthquakes, and there's other stuff for you that happens in California, and I know there's wildfires, but these are way beyond normal wildfires. And if they're just trying to get people out, usually when there's an evacuation order, people have a little bit of time to get out. And I remember watching people in wildfires, and it's getting closer and closer, and people are waiting it out, hoping that it won't, affect their houses and stuff. But this one, people didn't even have a chance to get out. And there's an image in there. I'm not going to say it because it just gets me every time. But you'll see. It's really sad. It's really all right. I'm done. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna. Ugh. So thanks for watching, and please check it out and let me know. This is really bad if this is intentional, and all these people are dying for no reason, just for them to do what they want with that land. It's crazy. Thanks for watching. God bless.